All right. Looks like we're back. So let me show y'all something, man. 175,000 people are trying AI for the first time every single day. I know it seems like for those of us who have had our ears tuned to this AI revolution for the last couple of years, it seems like everybody and their mama know about AI. Y'all, that is not the case. They do not. In fact, the number of daily users of AI is probably in the low single digits in comparison to the entire population, right? So how can I take advantage of this 175,000 that are tapping into it for the first time every day? You need a tool like LEV AI. LEV AI is not only going to help you build your influence, it's going to help you build a business. And I'm talking about any existing business that you already have. We talked about how using a business could lower your taxes, save you money, can create a bunch of tax write-offs for you. Let's now talk about this thing called AI and the 5 primary ways that people are monetizing AI right now. The absolute simplest and most effective way for the average everyday person to monetize AI is through something called affiliate MRKT, affiliate marketing. See, what affiliate marketing does and LEV AI is an affiliate program. What that simply means is when I bought LEV AI for my wife to run her real estate business from so that she can simply use social media because she has never been really big on social media, right? And I have a digital marketing agency. I have some very sophisticated tools that I use to run my business and run business for my clients. She was like, nah, that's too much for me, right? So when I was introduced to LEV AI and saw what it can do, I was like, okay, not only can I get this for her so that she has something simple that she can do to create posts and share on social media. She can organize her leads. She can do a lot of stuff that's required in business, especially in this digital age, with a simple platform. I was like, this is perfect. But then I start looking into the affiliate program side of it, because if I'm going to use a tool, the first, especially a tool that has a subscription attached to it, the first thing I'm thinking about is, how do I make it free, right? That's the very first thing I'm thinking about. What kind of affiliate production do I need to make it free? So when I bought it, they gave me a unique link that is only tied to me. And what happens is when someone asks me about what LEV AI is and can it help them, and I share with them how it can help them, and they say, you know what, I want to give it a try. I send them my unique link. And when I do that, they click on the link, they sign up, LEV AI will send me a check. That's affiliate marketing. We've been doing it all our lives. If you had a nice meal, somebody asks you about that meal, boom, what are you going to do? You're going to tell them, hey, I had this at this space, cost me this much. It was cool. You should go check it out. We've been referring products and services our whole lives. But in the digital economy, companies like LEV AI said, listen, I don't mind paying people for their referral, but I would rather do that after they brought us a customer and not a lead. That's why affiliate marketing is so popular, right? Because if they wanted to run a TV commercial, they're paying money on the front end and hoping customers come. If they build an affiliate army, they only pay after an affiliate has brought them a customer. That just makes so much sense. So I'm going to talk about the affiliate program here in a second, how it pays out, all of that good stuff. So affiliate marketing is the number one most simple way to get paid with AI. How else are people monetizing AI? Number two, they're using AI to help create products, services, right? One of the things that I am absolutely passionate about is turning my intellectual capital into actual capital, right? And how do I do that? I use AI tools to help me come up with ideas, help me do research, help me write and create some of these amazing products, right? So I'm using AI to create products, digital products mainly. But guess what? I can also use AI to create services. One of the services that my marketing agency offers is a video editing services where we'll take a long video and we'll cut it into shorter bite-sized videos, ideally for TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, right? One of my clients is a pastor. She preaches a sermon every Sunday, but that sermon she preaches will go on YouTube, but she doesn't want to put the whole 40-minute sermon on Facebook. You can't put the 40-minute sermon on TikTok, but what you can do is cut it into 30 to 60-second bites and then put those things on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So she pays my company to do that. And guess what? I have an AI tool that I put the whole video in, and inside 5 or 6 minutes, it might spit out of that 45-minute video, it might spit out 20, 30 to 45-second reels with captions on them, really dialed out. They look really nice. And all I do is put our branding on it, right? That is an AI-powered service. That is another way that people are leveraging the power of AI to monetize. What's another way that people are monetizing with AI? Well, the third way people are monetizing with AI is as integrators. Now, say for instance, my client didn't want me to do those things for her, but she said, hey, Cortez, I understand that there are some tools out here that can help me do this myself. If I paid you one time, could you come and show me those tools, implement them for me in my business and get them all set up? And then I can start doing my own conversion from long form to short form. That is called AI integration, where I can help integrate AI tools and workflows into someone else's business where they can do all the work themselves, but they still pay me one time for the integration, right? So you got affiliate marketing is a great way to monetize AI. You got creating products and services with AI to monetize. You got integrating AI tools and services or tools and resources into someone's business, right? Another thing that I integrate quite frequently is AI chat widgets on people's websites, right? That is me integrating a AI tool on somebody's site because they don't know how to do it, right? So they pay me for that. The fourth way people are monetizing AI is they're learning how to use AI to become more valuable on their job. So now they're applying for raises, they're applying for different positions, they're leaving one company and leaving other companies. Listen, companies are paying big dollars for what? They're paying big dollars for people who know AI. There is an AI race going on right now. Like, I can't remember the numbers that Mark Zuckerberg and Meta team paid to swipe a bunch of AI text from another company, and they paid them like crazy amounts of money per year because they want the best AI minds. Netflix is on record saying right now that they will pay up to $700,000 per year and allow the people to work fully remotely if they can bring AI technology to Netflix and help their employees become more efficient and effective. How cool is that? Right? So you can learn AI, figure out what your job needs in the area of AI, master that, and ask for a raise, ask for a promotion, ask for a different position. You might become the local AI integrator in your company. You can monetize AI like that. And last but not least is The number one topic for speakers and trainers right now is AI literacy. My sister company, I Hustle Media Group, that's exactly what we do. We host AI workshops and trainings here locally in the St. Louis metro area, as well as online. Companies are paying big dollars to bring in specialists to teach them AI. You can become that today. Now, y'all want to know what LEV AI does, right? Why I'm so hyped up about it. Well, there are two groups of people that need LEV AI because it helps you with the core functionalities of any business, right? If you're running a business, obviously you got something to sell. You're going to need somebody to sell it to. You're going to need to know what to say to get them to buy. You're going to need to know how to put all of those 3 steps into some sort of repeatable process. And then you eventually want to know how to remove yourself out of the process so you can scale the business. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what LEV AI does. I'm going to show you a demonstration of one of the lead, how to get leads using LEV AI here in a second. But what are the two groups of people that need LEV AI, right? I believe that LEV AI is the perfect personal branding command center, right? So the two groups of people are those who already know they need a personal brand and those who don't know they need a personal brand, right? So what am I saying? Most people in this digital economy, if they know they need a personal brand, we're talking about people like coaches, trainers, speakers. You put your real estate agents in here, your insurance brokers in here. You might put your content creators in here. You might put your influencers in here. These people already know they need personal brands. A lot of them just don't know how to build them. They don't know what tools they need to make these more efficient and effective for themselves. But then you have a whole other group of people over here who don't necessarily know they need a personal brand. They just can't figure out why social media isn't working for them, right? Well, guess what? These are people like your nail techs, your massage therapists, your med spas, even home services. The people I see doing really well in construction, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, are the people on social media who are quick to share a before and after photo. Painters, these people need personal brands, they just don't know it. They need to be working on social media, they just don't know it. They need to be creating and building influence, they just don't know it. And those who do know it figure that it's too hard, right? What LEV AI does is LEV AI makes all of this stuff super easy by powering itself with artificial intelligence. So, what are some of the biggest challenges with social media from a local business owner's perspective, coach, consultant, author? No matter who they are, people are saying, I don't have time. People are saying, I have the time, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what pictures to use. I don't know any of these things. Well, guess what LEV AI does? LEV AI leverages the power of AI. And all you do is you give it some simple, basic information about yourself, about your business, about your products and your services. And within minutes, it can create social posts for you, already written with the caption, creates images for you, and it is just the simplest thing to do to create posts on social to start increasing that influence, right? And then what happens when people start engaging with that content, right? One of the things that people will say is, oh man, somebody engaged with my content, Cortez, but I didn't know what to say to them as part of the next move or the next step in the conversation, right? How many guys have ever felt like that? It's like, man, this person seems like they might be interested in my product or service, but I don't know what to say. What if I told you Lev AI could take their comment based on your content and then tell you what the next thing is you should be saying within that conversation? Does anybody think that that would help them? Right? That's what we're talking about, y'all. So let me show y'all this real quick. Let me see if I can get Lev AI working for me really quickly and show y'all how simple and easy it is to post to social media to build your influence, right? Now, I'll be honest. I don't, I can't see from where my TV is, so I probably can't read this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on business posts. Now, when I click on business posts, it's going to ask me to choose the business profile that I want to post about. Well, I want to post about Lev AI because I think everybody needs to know about Lev AI. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and hit instant post. And it's going to do its thing. It's going to work its magic, and it's going to create a post. And hopefully, I have enough bandwidth for it to actually create the image as well. So you'll see that within a matter of seconds, it already created the caption, right? It says, looking to build your, so look what it says, looking to build your personal brand effortlessly while scaling your business. At Lev AI, we've got you covered with our intuitive AI-powered dashboard. Curious how automation helps streamline your operations and boost monetization strategies? Share your thoughts or questions below. So this is what we call an engagement post. It's all about getting your followers to engage, right? So now all I have to do is go to post, and it's automatically going to copy the caption and download that image. I open up social media and then boom, post just like that. And guess what, y'all? It will remind me to do this every single day. So wait a minute. Y'all mean to tell me y'all wasn't seeing my screen? Y'all was not seeing my screen this whole time? All right. So we're going to run that back and we're going to do it again. So now I'm sharing my screen. So all I did was I came over to Lev AI. I wanted to do a business post. I chose the business that I want to post about, and you can have at the $99 plan, you can have multiple businesses in here. And then all you got to do is hit instant post. Now I just did one, and it's going to do another one in a matter of seconds, right? Ever thought about how tech can simplify your hustle? And then boom, it just goes through this whole thing. And now I have a new post. I hit post and boom, I can go grab that image, post it on social, my business page, or wherever I wanted to post. If I wanted to, I can go down there and change the image and do something different in the images as well. But we're not going to go there at this time. The other thing that I know that business owners struggle with is lead generation. But what if I told you that Lev AI can actually help you create or can actually provide targeted leads for your business? Would it be okay if Lev AI sent you 100 targeted leads every single month? All you have to do is go fill out some information, choose the city, choose the type of people you're trying to connect with, choose what you want them to be interested in. And not only will they give you the actual lead, but they'll also do a profile analysis on that lead, so you'll know how to approach that person. Would that be super cool? Would that make anybody's life easier or better if you had 100 targeted leads every single month, and you knew exactly what to say to them to increase their chances of becoming a customer of yours? Let me just go here. Let me hit share, and I'm going to show you this short video really, really quickly, y'all. And I'm going to let y'all get out of here after we talk about how you make money with this thing, right? So I'm going to hit share, and let me play this for y'all real quick because it's a game changer. And don't you tell me that, Dr. Regina, y'all can't hear nothing. Did I forget to turn on my audio? Let me see something. Yeah. All right, we're gonna run this back real quick, y'all, because this is too powerful not to.
out my network's full review, we need to go into My Prospects. This is where you're going to be able to find leads. Now, the way that this works is you get to select the city, the state, the country, and then the interest. And you also have the option to search for gender. So let's do a test here. Our city is going to be Miami, our state is going to be Florida, and our country is going to be United States. Now, we're going to look up people who are interested in real estate. And as we start to type, you can see there's already some populated options. So we're going to select real estate and we're going to go with both. Now you can see there is this advanced targeting section where you can try to find people who come from a specific company or job title, industry, education level, or age range. You can even have this drop down for the selected preferred contact method. But caution, because when you start to get very specific, you may not get as many results if you get too specific. So let's go ahead and we're going to collapse the advanced targeting and we're just going to go with this. Now, the other thing we can do is we can save this search, but let's see if we can go and get a prospect. It's going to automatically save that search. And here we have a new prospect. It's found a person who's in this age range, and it's given me all this information about someone who's interested in real estate. If I like this lead, I can go ahead, I can hit view contact, or I can X out and I can search for another new lead. Now here we're going to hit view contact and look, and it's already gone ahead and it's enhanced its contact and its personality. So you can see here's all this great detail on how we can go and approach this person. We also have their LinkedIn and their email address. And over here, we can set up My Momentum reminders. Let's go back to My Prospects. And I want to show you a few other features. Over here, you can see search history. So here, we didn't have a search name. It just automatically saved the search. And this was the last time that I used it. Let's say that we want to get some specific more information. We can go over here and hit this icon to get more information, or we can hit edit and we can actually rename this search to Real Estate Miami. Now, we may want this because let's say we want to actually run this again. This says use this search, activate and use this search. Yes, because we want to get another lead. So it's gone ahead and it's populated all the things that I've inputted. And now I can hit get prospect again, and it should find me a new lead. And here we have a new lead that meets the criteria, that's interested in the real estate industry. And again, we can view the contact. And now it's been added to our contact list. You can see our 2 new contacts have been added here. Now, if we go back to our home page, we can see we actually got a My Momentum update. And it shows me that there's been new prospects added. So if we want to go ahead and look at these, we could actually go over into My Contacts and see them there. But here, all we have to do is hit done. And then we're all set. That completes the full My Network tutorial, including contacts, leads, list, and prospects.
So what do y'all think about a tool that not only goes and gives you leads every single month, but will then tell you exactly how to approach those leads, how to connect with those leads? One thing you guys did not see is that when your leads are responding, it'll take the conversation and then tell you how to best come back at those leads with additional responses. So the name of the game, y'all, is to simplify so that you can amplify and ultimately multiply not only your efforts, but your income. So let's talk a little bit real quickly about what does LEV AI say about if I refer people to this tool, right? It is very simple, y'all. Affiliate product. So if I refer someone to the $99 level, then I'm going to earn a $50 commission, or whatever half of 99 is, $49.50, right? They have another level, which is $49. And I was always taught that you don't ever do anything halfway. So, and one of the main differences is not only is the difference in pay, because this is a $25 commission, right? And let me just say this, y'all, results are not typical, especially for me, because I'm going to grind. I'm going to go get it. So you might not be able to do what I can do with it in terms of maximizing the compensation plan. However, this is just to show you what they actually pay and what is actually possible. So 25 on the 49, but here's the main difference. Y'all saw that on the 99, I actually bought this for my wife because my tools that I use for my agency are really sophisticated and there's a lot going on there and she just gets lost in the sauce, right? This is simple for her. But when I found out that, hey, there's a pro plan and you can create unlimited business profiles and products, I said, okay, well, she will have a business and profile in here, but I can create some business and profiles in here too to leverage. And that's exactly what we did. So when you're on the $99 a month level, then you got businesses, you have multiple businesses, and you get access to the leads. You don't get that on the $49 level. And you're limited to one business and one product on the $99 level. And if you're anything like me, then chances are you have multiple offerings, even if not multiple businesses, you have multiple products within one business that you would like to be posting about. And if you create multiple business products and profiles for those businesses, then it just becomes super easy for you to share those different things from the LEV AI platform. In another training, I'll show you guys all of the different angles that you probably want to do. So for instance, as a Christian father and entrepreneur, I might create a business profile as your favorite fatherpreneur, and I give it some context around who this persona is, so that now when I go and create a post for this business, it's talking specifically to fathers about father stuff, right? I might do a profile around trying to stay fit at 50 plus years old, right? So that when I ask it to create some content for me, it might speak to my fitness journey, right? Me hovering around 200, 205, trying to get down to 185, right? Those, when you have those different personas, they're going to attract different people. Guess what? Everybody is going to need AI. And if I'm attracting fitness people, chances are I'm going to attract some fitness professionals too who need what? They need this personal brand command center, right? If I'm attracting fathers who are trying to spend more time with their children, guess what? They're going to need something to make some extra money with, right? So at $99, or let's just call it $100, anytime I refer someone and they sign up for that $100 plan, I'm going to earn $50 in acquisition commission. That means I brought in a new customer and they're going to split that cost with me. And I'm going to earn 50%. That's on both the 49 or the 50, 49 or the 99. But in addition to that, y'all, if you're like your boy and you have anything that is monthly recurring, I'm always trying to make my tools and my resources free. So in addition to the $50 up front, they also pay 20% in monthly recurring, or in this case, that's $20. And in this case, that's $10. So the only question I have is, if I want mine to be free, I need 5 customers. Yeah, I'll make $250 if they all sign up for the $99 level. I'll make $250. But what I'm concerned about is these 5 $20, which equals 100, which makes mine free. Or I need 10 $49 customers so I can get $10 times 10 again to make my tool free. Now, there are some other ways that you can get paid. We're not going to go into all of that. Just know that if you need a tool anyway to help you run your business more effectively or efficiently, or if you're looking for a business that you can start in the area of AI, then this is your jam, y'all. This is your jam. And when I tell you that I'm connected to some folks within the space of AI who understand how to build brands, how to market, how to have the right conversation, say the right things at the right time. We're talking about really, really high intelligent individuals that I'm going to be able to plug you into to help you do this. Now, one of the last things I'm going to say is this. If you're building a business of any kind and you're building a brand of any kind, you know that I don't care what business you're in, every business is a relationship business. You might want to write that down in your notes, because if you ain't realized that, that could be why you're not where you want to be. All businesses are relationship businesses. Whether you're doing them digitally, online, doing them offline, they're relationship businesses. Well, if all businesses are relationship businesses, what is one of the best ways to build or initiate a relationship with somebody? Right? I want you to think about it. If all businesses are relationship businesses, then what is one of the best ways to initiate? One of the best ways to initiate a relationship is to give them something first. And this is why everybody who joins LEV AI with me and become an affiliate with me, I'm going to give you my AI Power Play. What is the AI Power Play? The AI Power Play is a resource that I created that I've been actually selling as part of my AI Hustle Blueprint. But I'm going to give it to anyone who joins LEV AI as an affiliate so that you have something to lead with to establish a relationship with someone. So the AI Power Play is my complete system for training, for securing your AI, securing your IP, and personalizing your AI. So what does that mean? That means you need to know how to go into AI and adjust the settings so that your account is secure. If you're like me and you got multi-million-dollar businesses that you're using AI to help you build, you want to protect your intellectual property. So you need to know how to go in AI and turn off certain settings so it doesn't share your information with the world. And then you want to train apps like ChatGPT how to write like you and sound like you and think like you. Well, you want to personalize your AI, and I walk you through that as well, give you the exact prompts you need, the whole 9 yards. But wait, there's more. In addition to that, you also get my proprietary training on how to build a brand with AI. This is where I give you all the prompts that you need to create your own personal brand, including your brand document. And then once you've created your personal brand, guess what we do? We teach you how to build custom bots to actually run your brand. I want you to think about that for a second. Whether your brand is LEV AI, whether you're like me, I use LEV AI to sell my AI education and training, whether you're using LEV AI to build another business in another space, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're going to need to master the art of personal branding. And when you do that, you not only need to know your primary customer target audience, you're going to need to know your target messaging. You're going to need your mission statement, your vision statement. You're going to need a product suite. You're going to need product description. You're going to need all of these things. And then you're going to need help running it all. And I use custom GPTs to do that. So for instance, I post on TikTok a lot. So I told my short form content strategist to create me 25 perfect TikTok posts that grabs attention and a caption that moves people to action. That particular bot has one job and one job only: to create the most viral, the most eye-catching captions and scripts for TikTok. Right? So inside of the AI Power Play, you get all of this so that you can build your own business. Now, here's the last thing I'm going to say about that, y'all. Not only do you get to use the AI power play so that you can build a powerful, attractive, and profitable personal brand, I also give you permission to give it away so you can actually attract people to you and use that as what we call a lead magnet. So when you want people to, you want to build a relationship with someone that you don't know, you can initiate that relationship with a powerful tool and resource that positions you as an authority, position you as a person who really want to see them win, and you give them the same incentive. Hey, if you get LEV AI through my affiliate link, then I'm going to give you this amazing resource. It's going to walk you through all the necessary steps to train your AI and all of the cool stuff that I just mentioned. So, y'all, it's been a minute since I've done a presentation like this. So I'm really just getting warmed up, man. But I am going to let you go. So if you got questions about LEV AI and you're seeing this on my page, right, my YouTube channel, Cortez Hustle, or you're seeing it somewhere where it is my asset you're seeing it on, then I want you to hit your boy up, man. If you're seeing it somewhere else, wherever you're seeing it at, if you're seeing it on somebody else's page, make sure you hit them up and ask them if they have an affiliate link for LEV AI. If they don't, it's cool. You can rock with your boy. But chances are they do, or otherwise they wouldn't be sharing this stuff with you. So I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Hopefully you see that we don't just build businesses around here. Like, you can go almost anywhere on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Everybody's talking about building a business. Everybody's talking about monetizing AI. Very few people are talking about putting it all together in a system and a package that will allow you to not just hustle till your wheels fall off, but to build multi-generational wealth using entrepreneurship as the primary vehicle to not just make money, but to also save money, to not just position yourself as an authority, but to also legally, ethically, and morally minimize your taxes, to not just get out in front of this AI revolution, but to become a leader in this AI revolution. If you partner with the right folks, your life can change forever. I'm just saying, I'm the right folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.